Okay, happy Monday. Today's action has been in the works for several months. The United States informed the United Nations and the Russian mission to the United Nations that we were beginning the process of expelling 12 intelligence operatives from the Russian mission who had abused their privileges of residency in the United States by engaging in espionage activities that are adverse to our national security. So it takes some time to make those evaluations, and that, again, those actions were in the works for a month.
And your response to the Russian ambassador who called this a hostile act?
I think the hostile act is committing espionage activities on our own soil.
And
there's no question that this speech is a little different than it would have been just a few months ago. And there's always national security in every State of the Union speech, but every State of the Union speech also reflects a moment of time. And so the president will lay out the efforts he has led on to rally the world to stand up for democracy and against Russian aggression. He will talk about the steps we've taken to not only support the Ukrainian people with military and economic assistance, but also the steps he's taken to build a global coalition imposing crippling financial sanctions on President Putin, his inner circle, and the Russian economy. And he will talk about the steps he's taking to mitigate the impact of President Putin's invasion of Ukraine on the global economy and the American people. And I would say this speech is more about the unity of the vast majority of the global community in standing up against President Putin. It's more about American leadership in this moment. And it's more about even unity here and standing up against the aggression of President Putin into Ukraine. I would say on the Chinese, what we've said generally is that it's important at this moment for any country to be vocal and speaking out against the actions of President Putin and Russian leaders in this moment. What we have seen from the Chinese last weekend, or I guess the weekend before that, at the Munich Security Conference, they reiterated their support for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine. We saw them abstain from the UN Security Council vote. But, this is not a moment to be on the sidelines. This is a moment to be vocal, and this is a moment to think about where you are in history. But I think the speech for everyone's and to expectation for tomorrow is more about laying out efforts to the American people that the United States has undertaken to rally the world for democracy and against Russian aggression.